This is James. He's my brother. He owned his own truck business and was working when the stroke occurred, and that was in August of 2019. Spent several weeks in the hospital, 6 weeks in rehab. Upon his release, we had contacted NewFit here in October, I believe, of 2019. At that point, he was wheelchair bound and could only stand for a few seconds at a time, didn't have any real balance, but could kind of stand at the sink if he was assisted. When we started coming to NewFit, there was progress that was being made in respects to him having balance and being able to stand on his own at home. And by the end of November, early December, we were out of the wheelchair. And he was walking in here, which is a big step. And so it was within a matter of weeks or a month and a half probably that he was out of the wheelchair. And it's been steady progress ever since. He's gained a lot more mobility. We treat several times a week. The gains are significant in the respect that as far as his mobility and his ability to feel certain areas, it comes on steadily. It's like a steady slope that goes up. Sometimes there'll be a little jump in there ahead, but most of it's usually strong and steady with treatment. And so now we're at a point where he doesn't even use a cane. He came in here today without a cane. He's maintained a lot of that strength. He's still strong as an ox. So I mean, it's been a blessing in regards to maintaining strength on his on his whole body. So I mean, we haven't seen the one thing you kind of worry about is people getting weak or they'll lose muscle tone, but he hasn't. So that's the other good thing that the NewFit has been able to do for us is maintain his muscle tone. We know we wouldn't be anywhere near here. I mean, we did have some initially we had other treatments that were provided, some in care, home care, and I'm not saying that those were in any way inadequate, but it just wasn't to the level that we've received here. Realistically, we would not be probably walking around without a cane. That was one of the significant jumps, is once the vestibular therapy was incorporated, then his balance enabled him to do more. Because I mean, he has muscular strength, and it's just the combination of everything. So once those were put behind the ears, he was able to do things that he wasn't able to do before. We would recommend it to anybody. And we're in contact, or we've seen, based on his condition, we've been to certain speech therapies and other therapies, and we would recommend it to any of those people that are currently undergoing those other treatments. I mean, everything is positive because the gains are constant. That's the other thing I'd like to stress is there have been no setbacks. When I say that constant slope going up, it's always going up. Now, it may not seem like there's big jumps in it all the time, but it's always steadily going forward. So we're looking forward to more mobility, and getting back to a completely normal life. I mean, I think that's possible. That's where we're headed.